Friday afternoon for Friday Night Lights. We'll wait for some people to hang out here, but see how this goes. We got some cool stuff on tap today. See if anybody shows up.
Let me grab.
Hanging out. Got people showing up.
Sign in.
The cool thing is, I think we still have our comments from our patrons left over from today. So
hold on, let me.
Delayed audio. All right, we got people showing up. Happy Friday, everybody. We're gonna do some do a little Friday Night Lights thing. We're gonna check in with some gyms. We're gonna talk to some friends. We got some special guests. Just have a wonderful Friday evening talking about 22.1.
Yeah. Let's see.
Good times will be had by all.
I'm gonna post to Instagram out real quick.
Tremendous.
Post. Nope. Story.
Just waiting on some folks to show up. Doing a little swipey uppy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That is the official term.
You're going after this one tomorrow, right? 22.1.
I am.
You think you'll do it twice?
I think so.
You usually do.
I do. I'm a repeat guy.
Yes, you are. All right. Hanging out. I will.
We're starting. Let me add a link.
Okay. Getting everybody on.
Where is this?
All right. Kristen Harrington's here. Chandler Reed is here. Got some people showing up. Outstanding. Happy Friday, everybody. Just waiting on some folks to get in here and
okay.
F is here. He's third. Good job, bud.
Third. Nice.
Third.
All right.
Okay. Greetings from Tennessee.
Just got back from Friday Night Lights.
All right. Let's throw our first comment up on the screen. Mike Williams just got back from Friday Night Lights. Awesome. Oh, nice. We got Gemma from Australia.
Gemma Nash.
Nice.
So
yeah, here's what we're going to do, guys. Not a lot of people in here now, but we're just, so what? We're just going to have fun. We're going to check in with some gyms, a couple gyms around the country to see what they're doing tonight. Some of our friends, we're going to have some special guests. I think John Wooley from Make Watts Great Again is going to be here. We're efforting someone else who said he might be able to make it, but I don't want to let that cat out of the bag just yet. Hopefully he'll show up because we have a good conversation with him about the Open.
Did you say it very Midwestern-y? Did you say bag?
Big?
Or like cat out of the bag?
Cat out of the bag? I don't know. Did I?
It's very Iowa of you.
Nice. Washington. Elaine, good luck. There's Elaine.
CrossFit Deluge.
Yes, I know. Deluge in Washington. Awesome. Okay. Well, good luck, guys.
Man.
Who's here that's done the workout?
I'm looking at the leaderboard right now. There is some.
How about Kristen Holt's score?
Holy smokes.
Goodness gracious.
You know, this is the best part about, I think, this new leaderboard functionality. Mm-hmm. Obviously, if you're going to submit your score, it's going to show up.
All right. Chase Ingram just hopped on here.
Oh, nice. If it's if you're going to submit your score, it's going to show up so you can't hide it. Mm-hmm. And now that Kristen Holta is retired, she just here you go.
Yeah. Kablammy. All right. We got our first guest. You want to bring Chase in?
Yeah,
let's bring Chase in. What is up, Chase Ingram?
Hey,
how you doing?
What's up, guys? You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, man. You're looking what?
Oh, it's cold here.
Let's bring Chase on here.
It's not Boulder cold.
It's not Boulder cold.
What's the temp these days in Texas?
It is 37 at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tremendous. Did you make it back home safely?
I did. I got home at 1.
Oh boy.
I woke up at 4:15 to coach the 5.
Oh, man.
So I'm a little tired. So I'll be doing this one on Monday.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's whoops, that's us now back in here. How do I do this here? Let's
split screen it with them.
Yeah, I forgot how to do that.
We're gonna We're efforting a split screen.
Yeah, we're still working out the. We're still
I think
working
it's the second from the left.
Second from
bottom.
Yeah, it is. But like, if we do this, why am I not? That's not working. There we go.
Hey,
yes. We're still learning. Okay, so we just wanted to check in with you. You know, we're going around the country tonight to see like who's doing what for the Open. You guys have had a busy day so far. So how's 22.1 been going for you?
Man, it was awesome. We had the coolest things, which is what I love about the Open, is that it forces people out of their comfort zone. You take away the, oh, how am I going to score all the reps? And it's just like, listen, if you can go RX, give it a shot, right? Because it's a test. And we've had 3 people who have never touched the 50 or have never done a wall walk or used a 20-inch box go RX for the first time as I hit my phone because I talk with my hands too much. And that's really the cool part. In fact, we just had a member, Sue Green. Sue, come here. Come here, young lady. This is Sue.
Hey, Sue. What's up, Sue?
Her first RX Open workout. And
nice.
She dropped 100 pounds to RX every workout this year and is doing an ultra in 2 weeks?
1 week.
1 week. She's also doing an ultra marathon. So
that's awesome.
My gosh,
that's
awesome.
what it's all about right there.
What kind of ultra are you running?
What ultra?
It's called Conquer the Rock 50K.
50K.
Nice.
Tommy, don't you want to do one of those coming up?
I have done a 50K.
You've done a 50K.
I've done a 50K. It was I was not well trained for it at the time, but I did one in San Diego called the Noble Canyon 50K. So
that's a good one. This will be my first 50K. I did my first marathon in December.
Nice.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So tell us about how your journey from losing 100 pounds to where you are now. What inspired you to do that?
Well, I really enjoyed CrossFit and I really enjoyed like working out with the community, and I wanted to be better every year. So this is like my 4th or 5th Open, and every year I've like learned a new skill. I think I got toes to bar for the first time last year in the Open. And so, I love being active. I love this community. And I want to keep getting better. Next up is muscle ups. So hopefully maybe not this year in the Open, but maybe next year.
Well, it's good to see that you're succeeding despite the fact that you have Chase Ingram as your coach. So
Chase is awesome.
Yeah, Chase is a great coach. He definitely is a wealth of knowledge, someone we love working with, and a good friend. So, what's your goal for the workout?
I did it. I finished.
Oh, you did? Okay, how'd you do?
Yeah, I got 242 reps, so just over 8 rounds.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's awesome.
I wanted 5 rounds, but everyone was yelling at me. Chase lied. He's like, "This is the last time you're at the wall walks. Keep going." And then I ended up finishing on 2 wall walks. So, just finish, and I finished. So I'm really happy.
Oh my gosh, that's epic.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, best of luck. Are you going to retest it, or you think you're good?
No, one and done.
Nice.
Okay. One and done.
That's a hell of a score.
I have a quick question. Do you have a goal? Do you have a goal for the 50K, or is it just like, hey, let's get it done?
Not die.
Okay.
So there's no hills here in Dallas to really train on, and I want to say about 7,500 feet of gain during the 50K. So enjoy it and want to go back for more. So maybe a 50 miler next. Who knows?
That's awesome. Well,
good for you.
That's epic. Well, maybe one of these days, if I get back into run shape, if you find a good 50 miler,
you're always in run shape.
I might join you.
I'm the guy that's got to get into run shape.
Not die was my goal too. And are you running with anyone, or are you just going solo?
So my friend who convinced me to sign up, she runs 100 milers for fun. She actually hurt her knee, so she's crewing me. So I'll be running solo, but she'll be feeding me throughout the race, which is the key component.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm. There's not a lot of ultra runners that are like 6'3", 220.
That's not really a frame for ultras.
People kind of gave me like the Sasquatch look when I came into the food station every time, because I was just like clearing the whole table out. But if you can find a good race buddy, it saved me when I was in like a weird dark spot. I found someone to run with, and then we were just kind of chatting, and just like that human connection made a big difference in the dark spots.
Definitely. I mean, I run alone a lot, and so that's why I like coming to the CrossFit gym to hang out and get my fill of people interaction.
Epic.
Good for you. Well, congratulations. 8
Thank you.
rounds is phenomenal. Good work.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, Chase,
Yeah.
what do you guys have going on? Thanks a lot, Sue. Really appreciate your time. Great work. What's the Open been like for you guys this year?
We had a solid sign up this year. So I think we did a little Open prep coming in. When I program, I do training cycles throughout the year and kind of looked at 12 weeks out from the Open, what that date was. So our training cycle finished last week and it would pick up in the Open this week. So I figured there would be wall walks this year. And so we've been training those a lot. And it shows for a lot of the people here. It's funny when you practice it, there's less complaining the next year. It's funny how that works.
Oh man. Yeah, no doubt. We had we talked to somebody who's been doing like one wall walk a day since the Open last year. So yeah, he was pretty psyched up about that. How many Opens is this for you? You've done it every year, right?
12, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep, got the dozen.
Good stuff. Can you what's your setup look like? Can you show us kind of what you guys got going as far as lanes and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. Let me I think I can flip the screen on this, can I? I'll just turn it around.
Yeah, you sound like my
So
mom.
here's what we got.
Oh, right. Look at that.
Little aid
Yeah.
station.
All right.
Yeah, so
sign up.
every spot's got a rig, rings, pull-up bar, box.
Awesome.
That's our Open setup, and we share the love. We got some barbells. This is one of actually the best masters in his division. Hey, Bryant, say hi.
What's up, Bryant?
Hey,
Bryant actually does a lot of circus tricks.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. Come here. Hey, what's
hey,
up,
Bryant.
dude?
What's
This
happening?
is Talking Elite Fitness. Tommy and Sean saying hi to you.
Sean?
Yeah. Look at these guys.
Yeah, me and Tommy.
Hey, Brian.
Let's say
How you guys doing?
We're great. How are you?
Elite Masters lifters plus circus tricks.
Oh, circus tricks. Yeah. I can't leave out the circus tricks.
So do you mind me asking what division you're in for the Masters?
Yeah, I'm Masters. It's M75-67, which means I'm in the 75-year-old plus
Wow.
and 67 kilo body weight limit.
Good for you. So you focus primarily then on weightlifting, correct?
Weightlifting, yeah,
Okay,
Olympic
cool.
style lifting.
That's awesome. Well, you got a great coach.
But I do a lot of handstand work and a lot of funky stuff on the bar, and that's my fun workout I do once a week.
And do you feel like that has aided your weightlifting in terms of just, if a lift gets squirrely here or there, or just your general body awareness with the barbell?
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that all that core work I do helps my lifting. And the older guys, they don't seem to catch on to it. I tell them about that, but they nod their heads, but they never do it. Core is the essential thing. That separates me from the crowd.
That's great. So are you going to do the Open workout, or are you just there to sling around a bunch of weights?
No, slinging weights.
All right. Smart man.
I used to compete in the CrossFit thing. I do CrossFit moves, like I say, for core, but when I compete, it's weightlifting.
Cool.
Awesome, man.
Well, good for you. We'll let you get back to it, man. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate it.
All right.
Best of
you
luck
bet.
this
Thank
season.
you.
Yeah. Good people there in Dallas, Texas.
Hey.
There at that CrossFit Big D,
Yeah,
man.
we got some good people here.
Awesome.
This is fun.
This is your final heat of the day that you're running here, correct?
No, yeah, we just finished up. Sue is our last one to go.
Nice.
And I don't know how many special guests you actually want to see, but we start them young here.
Oh, man.
There you
Who's
go.
that?
Hey.
Say hi, Blake.
What's up, Blake? That is Chase Ingram's daughter, Blake. She is just turned two.
Just turned 2.
Yeah, she and Max are. Hey,
Dylan, come here.
Awesome.
What's up, Dylan? I love the fact that the Open is a family affair there. That's great. That's
Of
good.
course. Want to say hi?
Yeah.
Say hi.
What's up, Dylan? How are you?
Oh, God. He's doing weirdo 4-year-old things.
Yeah, that's clearly your side of the family.
Tommy, I do have one thing to show you before you guys take
All right,
off.
before we let you go. Awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna
Man. I
bring
cannot
you
see
into
right now.
the sanctum.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, yes. The Sanctum's nice. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy that.
Okay.
We're going full screen on this one.
Oh, I can't see it. My stream just
Captain's
dropped.
Gym, Elite Training. He's got some Captain America stuff.
Captain's
Oh,
Gym.
yes.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Look at all that.
Okay.
Got a bunch of Avengers, Captain America stuff on the wall. Man, you've added to the collection.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
There you go.
I like that.
Awesome.
Man.
Now, all this has been given to me. So you see this one?
Oh, yeah.
That is, I don't know if you guys see it on the screen.
Yeah.
Someone made that for me with a picture of me from the internet.
Oh, the one in the suit and
supposed to
tie?
be me. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I can see it.
And this is the best part. You know, I hung it up.
There you go. The shield and the helmet. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff, man.
That's the sanctum.
Well, listen, thanks so much for checking in with us and letting us invade your gym. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are having a good time this weekend. Will you do any more of this stuff? Like, do you have any more organized stuff over the weekend or not?
We'll have an open gym tomorrow from about 8 to 11. So people that can't make it today, we have it open for them. And then hit it again Monday for those that want to do a repeat.
Nice. All right, man. Well,
all right, gentlemen.
Yeah, great seeing this weekend.
What's your goal? What's your goal?
Yeah,
Chase?
what's your goal on this one?
So I pulled my calf today going for a little jog.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on, Blake. Now's not the time to cry to daddy. All right, here's real life. Legitimate goal for me, I think I would like to try to get somewhere around 10.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So
I
like all these movements because there's no heavy barbells in it.
Mm-hmm. No deadlift.
Oh, don't take that one. Don't take that one. And so, 10's the goal, which means it's something a little bit out of reach that I do think is doable, but will require a lot of lack of self-preservation to get there.
Outstanding. All right, man. We'll let you going.
Say adios. Adios.
Bye,
Adios. All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much for having me.
Yeah. See you guys soon.
Take care.
All right. That was cool. Chase Ingram from CrossFit Big D. We got Becca Voigt coming up from CrossFit Training Yard. We have a gym in Salt Lake City. You know what? Let me text old John Wooley, see if we can get him on now that we got a little time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if that was cool to hear some of the members of that
join now
of his gym.
Yeah. Man, 100 pounds, 8 rounds.
That was awesome. 8 rounds. I mean, if I was healthy, there's no way I could get 8 rounds on this one. Those box jumps, just my big butt jumping up and over that thing, that would not go well. I'm
having a hard time figuring out what a good score for me is. I was thinking maybe 9.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, one of the things that I got since I got I caught COVID back in New Year's is my long-term conditioning doesn't feel as great. I feel a little bit just kind of like I'm stuck in 4th gear.
Yeah.
A little bit, but it's all good. It's been coming back.
Well, we wait on John. Let's answer this question from Deanna. This is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Loved your conversation with the Masters. Thank you. That's going to be a regularly occurring show, Masters Chatter. What are your thoughts as elite athletes move to the Masters level? Will there be a bigger draw to watch the Masters and all the events? It's a good question. I think the younger divisions there will be, because I think that's where a lot of the elite athletes that we see now, if they're going to move to Masters, that's where the draw would be, like 35, 39, 40 to 44, and maybe 45 to 49. But I think the thing that we need to keep in mind is that a lot of the elite athletes now will have, by the time they're ready to move to Masters, will have like 10 years under their belt. So they may just be done competing. I don't know. But a lot of the athletes that we've seen, like the big name athletes that we've seen now who get on, who move on to Masters, don't have that long of a career behind them. So I think they still have an appetite to compete, but I think it will help to get, if some of those big name athletes decide to go Masters. Yes, I think they will absolutely.
I think we saw a little snippet of it last year with Hobart and Conway and Dan Bailey, like qualifying. Dan obviously couldn't compete. I would love to see them do that again. And, maybe it's a thing where each year a couple of new athletes throw down and jump into the mix, and hopefully it's something that, extends well beyond just last year.
Guess who we have on the line now?
Oh my gosh.
Guess who is here, everybody? Look at this guy. Stuck in his basement where he's been for the last 2 years.
You know it.
John Wooley from Make Watts Great Again, everybody. John, how you doing, man?
Ironically, I did 22.1 in my basement yesterday. So
how'd it go for you?
It went well. I mean, it was a trial run because I wasn't going to video it because no one on the planet needs to watch that. And and I knew I love going to affiliates. Like I mean, that's where my heart is. So I knew I was going to do this in an affiliate. So I'm like, I'll just run through it. And I went in going, all right, I'll use a lighter dumbbell and I'll do step ups. And then I did a couple of box jumps, and, I've been on this RP thing for a few weeks and I felt really light. I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to go for it. And I went for it. And it felt great. I knew it was a trial run, so I took more breaks than I probably will on Sunday, but I felt good about the score, so I can live with it.
Do you care to share how you did?
Yeah, I got 5 rounds plus 6 reps. So
good for you, man. That's a solid score.
156.
That's nice, man.
And I mean, truthfully, I wasn't pushing the pace. I didn't want to, I knew I was doing it in 2 days and I didn't want to kill myself. So I was taking some pretty good breaks and still standing up when it was over. So it was all right.
Awesome, man. How's your dad doing? Is he doing the open?
No, old Roy had a little health issue.
Oh, no.
So he just he's fine. He had surgery and he's on the mend. He's recovering. First of all, I think he's just like every other CrossFitter that claims injury, looking at your boot, Sean.
Yeah, and, totally faking it.
And says that, I can't do the open because I'm sick. So he's good though. Thanks for asking.
Nice.
It's funny. Two of the serious injuries that I've seen from Sean have all happened somewhere on that January, February time frame.
Snake bit.
So coincidental. So coincidental.
Yeah, a couple years, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, was shoulder surgery going in. Like my shoulder was wrecked. Now it's my foot. It's like I just need to put myself in bubble wrap and like a month before the open and not do anything, like just not go outside or anything like that.
Man. Ooh, Jen.
Okay, just
let's see.
Jen wants to know here. Where I'll put this up. Where was it? Jen. Here we go. Boom. Where are you going to go do the workout for real?
For real. I am going to Chagrin Falls CrossFit. They were featured on Morning Chalk Up a couple weeks ago. They do some really amazing work with some developmentally challenged athletes, and they do a lot of really cool stuff here in the community. And I know the owners, and I have some friends there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Great gym.
Awesome, man. How's the I'm sure people listen to you and our good friend Nikki Brazier on the Kettlebells and Cocktails podcast. So if you guys haven't subscribed to that or listened to it, go check it out. Who do you have coming up on there?
I think our next guest, we just released one today with the world's toughest mudder, this girl Katie, who's just a total badass. And I think our next one is Jim Briggs. Is that right? Sam Briggs. Sam Briggs is coming up next.
Nice.
Jen, Sam, it's all the same.
Yeah, that woman who's really good at the fitness.
Oh man, I
so
love it.
What do you like about the open?
Oh, yeah, well, so I've been doing it since 2012. It's my 10th open, and I mostly love the community. I mean, I've said for a long time, affiliates are just where my heart is, and I love watching people get their first, whatever that may be. It always tends to be like muscle ups, but what's really exciting for me is like seeing people get their first pull up, and seeing how excited they get by it. So, yeah, it was probably that, hanging out on Friday night lights and, hearing people screaming and just getting to hang out. And then there's also like kind of the rush of anxiety that happens all week long when you're worried about the workout.
Yep.
That's fun too.
That little tingle on the day when you know you're going to give it a go, and that feeling in your gut.
Oh man, like I used to have that all the time working at HQ because knowing everybody was going to be there. I was like, I got to get in early and do it tomorrow. And there'll be a bunch of people watching.
Well, I've done enough of these to know what they're like. So this year I knew wall walks would probably come up. And so I got lucky and got them in week 1. I've been working on them. Right. And it had movements that kind of, I feel pretty good about. So I know next week is going to suck because that's the way it works for me. You can't have 2 good weeks back to back.
Yeah. You're either feeling really bad and then you rebound, or you feel really good and then it's smacked in the face with reality with something that you're not very good at.
Yeah. Next week's a heavy barbell and handstand walks or something, because I can't do either of that. So we'll see.
So you've been doing some, I guess it would be called charitable work or work with helping out the adaptive community. For people who don't know what that is, what are you doing and how's it going?
Yeah, so it's going great. So I wanted to create this campaign. I had I have several friends in the adaptive community. And when they released the game season this year, they said that they were going to have the same 3 divisions in Madison that they had the previous year, which, by the way, is great. Like none of this is a complaint at all. Like really applaud CrossFit for, really continuing to include the adaptive divisions at the games. but I have several friends that are in the divisions that were not going to be invited to Madison. And, I was disappointed for them because, we've all been to the games. Like, that's a super fun event. And, they all work really hard. And I was just imagining that they were going to miss out on this experience that the other athletes were going to get. So what I wanted to do is put together a campaign where we would crowdfund to raise a virtual prize purse for the 5 divisions that were not going to go all the way to Madison. So they would get, kind of the same experience of getting, kind of the big check, and then also put together a swag bag. Cause I think that's part of the fun of going to Madison is you get this, big bag of, shoes and goodies and whatever from sponsors. So I reached out to a couple of sponsors. I started with Innovate, which is kind of how this kicked off. And, every sponsor I talked to, we're just like, yeah, we're all in, whatever we can give you, we will. And so I've been, crowdfunding. I think I've raised a little over $10,000 at this point for the prize purse. And then the sponsors are, kicking in prizes and dollars. And once the fittest on earth in those 5 divisions is crowned at semifinals, we'll, pay out the top 3 in each division, men and women. So 30 winners total.
Awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Man.
We got a couple questions from some people here in the comments. Brad Marshall wants to know, is there an athlete you're rooting for this year?
Well, I mean, my boy Saxon, I'm always rooting for, who's down now at Proven and didn't tell me he was going. So thanks, buddy.
Left to Nashville. Didn't even tell you.
Are you going to be at the announcement next week with him there?
Is he going to be there?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll be there.
Are you going?
Am I going? No, I'm not making any of these trips. I got other trips. I'm going to the Arnold next weekend. So I'm going to be hanging around with those.
I'll see you there then.
Yeah. I love the Arnold. I know this is off topic, but I love the Arnold because it's always those big guys that can't turn corners.
Yeah. It is. I was telling Tommy, it is kind of like the Star Wars cantina. You get all kinds of characters running through in there.
The whole place smells like self-tanner and protein farts.
Yep, that's absolutely true. It's
so bad. But anyway, so all my Pancheck bros, but like everybody else, you develop relationships and friendships. Yeah. And Danny Spiegel's a big friend, so I'm hoping she does really well. The weird thing about the Open now is I don't feel the need to root for any of them because it's almost a foregone conclusion that kind of the top people will move on to the next round. You know what I mean? So it's not like years past, but it's still fun to watch. And like watching yesterday was a total blast. Like your mind is just blown at how fit these people are.
Yeah. We have one more question for you before we let you go. Lisa wants to know, what's your best post-open potluck snack or treat?
Oh, damn, that's a good question. Well, I see, I've been on the stupid RP thing. My daughter was making fun of me earlier. She's like, "Hey, Daddy, what are you having for dinner? Chicken and rice or chicken and rice?" So right now I'm going to say chicken and rice, but I would not turn my nose up to pizza and bourbon. Like if I could, have my way, that's a great post-workout combo.
Awesome. Well, listen, man, we'll let you get going. We appreciate you hanging out. Hope you get out of your basement sometime soon because I know you've been stuck there for a couple of years.
Yeah, you're looking a little pale, man.
Actually, I was thinking I like this lighting because it makes me look tan. So
yeah, you're looking good, man. All right, dude, listen, thanks a lot and best of luck with the workout.
Absolutely. Hope you get over your injury, Sean.
Yeah. I'll get over it in about 4 weeks.
All right. Thanks,
all right, take it easy. See ya. All right. John Wooley. All right, next guest. Jump right into it. We got Billy Robbs here.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, Billy? Billy is in Salt Lake.
Sorry, I'm a little late. We got a whole setup in here.
Look at that. Okay, let's see if we can put you on here. Boom. Okay, so you're. Can you turn your phone sideways?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
There you go. Bang. All right. All right. So you're in at C2X CrossFit in Salt Lake City. What are you guys doing tonight for the Open?
So we actually got quite the setup. We're about to have our first heat go live.
All right.
So we got, quite the setup over here.
Awesome.
Oh, look at that.
So how many heats have you been running throughout the day?
So we actually got about 4 heats right now, and we're running about 12 people per heat.
Okay, cool. Any big scores that we've seen so far?
Well, you're about to witness actually the very first heat go. So
okay.
We got a couple regional athletes going, so we'll see what they can post.
All right.
They're about to go wheels up.
Okay, well, take us back out there. We want to see what's going on. We got some.
Yeah, of course.
So
yeah, I'm a little hard to hear you guys, but we're about to go.
So Billy, just so people at home are because we've obviously gotten to work out together, and I've been out to the gym in Salt Lake. What's unique about C2X and its relationship to the greater gym around it?
Honestly, that is a great question. So I think the unique culture about C2X is we honestly have literally from A to Z here. We have individuals that it's their first time doing CrossFit. We have 3 people in there. It's their first time doing the open, to like Jeff Patzer, who's in there, who's been to the games before. So the community here is honestly astounding from A to Z, whether it's your first time or you've been in the league for a long time. C2X has been super open, especially since we have all this too. We get a good mix of all sorts of athletes in here.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I always tell Sean, every time I come back, because a lot of people know the C2X is also part of a larger gym called Excel Fitness, so they have the full kind of array there. Noticeably absent of the Buddy Bros. How are you going to keep track of their scores when I know you're trying to gun for them?
I got their numbers. I know they're Mars and Heber are going against each other. I'm just not going to tell them my score. That's my goal. I'm not going to tell them my score. I know I'm going to beat them, but I'm just not. I hope they're not listening to this, but just know I've been training hard and I'm gunning for them.
Listen, Billy, here's what if you can do for us. If you can just take your camera out there so we can maybe watch the action. I'm going to put you on mute because we got another guest jumping in here that we need to get to because he's on a limited schedule, and then we'll come check back in with you if that's okay.
Okay, perfect. I'll take you around. I'll go right in with everybody.
Awesome.
Love it.
Okay, well, we're going to mute Billy so you can just watch that, and we're going to bring in another guest. We got Adrian Bozman on the line.
Oh yeah,
we got the Boz is here. Boz, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing really well. Sorry for the ambient lighting. I'm
sitting
in my car here.
We're happy to have you. Appreciate you making some time.
My pleasure.
The main thing I wanted to ask you about is that if for people who watched the cool down show yesterday with Justin Berg after the live announcement, he announced that you're basically taking on the lead in programming from here on out. I know you work with a team, but what was that like for you to be selected to fill some pretty big shoes?
Yeah, I mean, it's it's a lot of things, First of all, it's a huge honor. I mean, I've been a part of the sport since 2008 and involved in CrossFit in a lot of different ways since before then. So yeah, it's a big honor to step in and guide some of those decisions. It's bittersweet as well. Dave's a friend of mine. I certainly wish that he was still able to be involved. So it's difficult on that end of things. It's certainly not a way that I had hoped I would take on that sort of responsibility. But on that side, I've also worked with Dave closely for a lot of years. So I feel pretty confident that I can carry the legacy and do what's right for the competitors and try to make sure that we do have the most legitimate test of fitness anywhere on earth. So that's the goal. I'm pretty excited to get dig in and get started. We're well underway with the season, obviously, with the kickoff of the Open. So pretty exciting stuff to see. And looking forward to getting to it.
Yep, I think we got a good question here from Brad.
Yeah, we'll pop this one up. So this is from Brad Marshall, one of our viewers here, one of our patrons. What will your process be for creating the tests that will be at the quarters, semifinals, and then ultimately at the games?
Oh, that's a great question. I think that process is going to be emergent. If I were to sit here and say that we had it all figured out and the process is well defined right now, that wouldn't be truthful. But the good news is, like I said, I've been working with Dave and the games team for a long time. I understand what's going to be required of that. And what I hope to do is be able to identify what each stage of the season is really looking to do. And then I can own the ideation of what should be tested at that and then bounce that off the team who's got a ton of experience as well. Most of the people that I'll be looking for input from, they've been a part of the game staff for decades collectively. So lots of experience in the room. It'll be my responsibility to come to them with the initial ideas. It's going to be their job to tell me where it could be better. And then it's going to be my job to push back and say, no, we're going to make sure that this stays in, despite the fact that, some people might disagree. So there's going to definitely be a collaborative process. I think it's important that we get, opinions on that. But at the end of the day, I'll be the one that has to make some of those hard decisions.
No doubt. And even starting here in the open, I'm always curious, and I think everyone values your insight. We got to chat briefly at the announcement yesterday, but you look at 22.1, 15-minute AMRAP, those 3 movements. When you see that test as the lead off to the season, what really stands out to you?
Oh man, stands out to me. Oh, can you narrow it down? Like,
I mean, I feel like, sometimes, and it doesn't have to be anything specific, I guess, but a lot of times, because the open workouts are done in mass, and it's there's only a handful of checkpoints where the entire community gets involved. I feel like sometimes open workouts, each one kind of has its unique stamp, right? Whether it's one of the ascending ladder ones and everyone's like, oh my God, there was a single weight that was like the barrier, and like I got my first muscle up, or I got my first toe to bar here, or this was a great opportunity to really rev my engine. Like what is it about this test do you think that kind of has its, I guess, what would this test stamp be, to put it succinctly?
To me, this one's just to buckle up and hold on. I think that's the stamp. It really is. How much can you mash the gas pedal and then just maintain that? So I think that's really the flavor here. And it's a fun way to start because, like you said, there's certainly going to be opportunity for people to get those first and have those kind of open magic experiences. However, on this test, everything should be pretty attainable. Now obviously there's going to be some beginners that they're going to get their first wall walk, and, those snatches might not be as smooth as they will be later on. But for a lot of athletes, this workout is not going to be, I guess it's not going to be the challenge in, can I do the movements? It's, oh man, I can attain all of this. The question is, how much do I want to hold my hand over the flame and for how long?
Oh man,
it'll be good. I did it this morning. It was a ton of fun.
Oh, how'd it go? I mean, we like to always say that you're a technician, that your movie looks great, and all that goes with it. So I'm kind of curious how you handled it.
I'll tell you a funny story. I was cruising. I actually did better than I thought I would. I got off the plane late last night from the announcement, hit the 7 a.m. class at the affiliate this morning. Shout out to my man Thomas for judging me. I was right about to complete my 8th round. It was a buzzer beater. I had about 10 seconds left. I was on the 12th box jump. And I'm thinking to myself, I can do it. I can get 8 rounds in the bag. And so what do? I start jumping down on the last 3 reps. I didn't even recognize it.
I bet you got really mad at the guy who took that out.
So credit to Thomas. He at the buzzer, I'm thinking, awesome, I got my goal. I did 8 rounds, and he comes over. He's like, what were you doing? Those last 3 reps didn't count. And I said, what were you talking about? And he looks over. He said, you jumped down on those last 3. And I'm like, I sure did. Thanks for being honest. So just shy of that, but it was great. It was a lot of fun. And like I said, I did better than I thought. I wasn't sure how the body would be feeling after that travel and all the excitement of yesterday. So I was really happy with that.
We lost C2X. We'll have to get them back. But Boz, we got one more question for you, and this one comes from one of our patrons. This is Taylor, who asked it. I think it's a good question. Are you also thinking of a theme in programming across the open, quarterfinals, semifinals, and games? Because we've seen that happen in the past.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be threads that go through each stage of the season. I think, in my opinion, you have to look at both ends of the coin. You got to look at some things that'll be sustained and kind of, to your point, Tommy, give the season a flavor. And then you have to look at the other side of it and say, okay, what have we not addressed at each stage that is going to be appropriate at the next stage? So to me, it's kind of attacking it from both sides. What makes kind of a through line of the season that tells that story? And then on the other end, where are the holes that the last stage could not test that we have to test moving forward?
I like that. And I got a quick follow-up to that, because we touched on the standard, and avoiding it on the last few reps there.
I'm totally forgetting about it. Wasn't avoiding.
which is great. It's almost poetic in
Yeah.
some way. And I'm curious because, you know, it is a kind of a new standard to step
Yeah.
down from the box. And I personally love it. And I think there's always an ongoing discussion around the line between, you know, how do you bake in safety precautions while also
Yeah.
allowing people to really flex their fitness? And I'm curious what the thought process was in finding the line here.
Yeah, it's a great question. We went back and forth on the box jump standard quite a bit before we landed on this. And at the end of the day, you know, the rebounding box jump, I think, is a fine movement. I think that there's no reason people can't train that intelligently and at volumes that make sense. When you get to a mass participation competition like this, where we have literally hundreds of thousands of people doing it, and you know, it's hard to gauge the experience level and the coaching that people will receive and all of that. We thought, why not just make it a little bit more contained for that environment? And for that reason, and kind of in contrast to that, that kind of informed why we allowed a lateral jump. You know, at first it was, okay, are we going to have people face the box every rep, or is the lateral going to make sense? And with the step down, because that necessarily slows things down a little bit, we're like, well, let's ease up the standard on the lateral, which speeds things up, and that way we can kind of meet in the middle. So if you feel like there's not enough intensity because you can't get that sweet rebound that you love, well, great. I mean, you just have enough time to rest and hit the other movements hard.
Awesome.
And I think it's funny when some of these play out, because I've heard, you know, there's always chatter about people love it, people hate it, and that's great. Have your opinion. But I do think it's funny when people say, "Oh, you know, you're taking the intensity out of that movement." And I look at it and I say, really? Really? I mean, look at Noah and Pat on their, you know, 9th, 10th, deep into that 11th round. You know, you think they're not tired from that movement? You think the intensity is not there? You're out of your mind. So
Exactly.
there's still plenty to be found, you know, even if you're on that side of the argument.
Oh, no,
well, listen, man, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. And I know you got a little social
pleasure.
engagement you're part of right now. And thanks for the music recommendations. You've never let me astray. I got some good music to listen to courtesy of Boz. Can't wait to dive into that. And look forward to seeing you next week for 22.2.
Yeah, right on, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you fitting me in. And I'm pumped to see how the rest of the season plays out. And I hope you guys out there enjoy what we have in store for you.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks, Boz.
Thanks, man.
Take care, man.
Guys.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to our good friend Billy Robs at T2X CrossFit. Watching that, they've been going through the 22.1 here.
Oh man, I saw a couple wall walks.
I saw some good wall walking techniques going on there, like some good stuff. So I don't know, Billy, if you can hear us, we're back on with you.
Let's go.
Look at that. They got a good man. They got a good spectators there.
Yeah.
That is good stuff.
They're just starting to get dialed up.
Yeah.
All right. I think I saw the better half of one Julian Marquez over there.
Oh, he dropped off. All right. Well, we'll hopefully get him back on. But it was cool talking to Boz, man.
Yeah.
I think you know, it's cool to get his insight on some program. Okay, Billy's back. Let's get him in.
Colby. That's like Tommy and all those guys.
There we go.
Marquez.
Tommy Marquez, he's here.
Billy, who do we got going right now? If you can hear us.
I don't know if Billy can hear us. But this is good stuff.
They're getting deep into it. I think they're in like the championship rounds right now.
Yeah, because these guys are.
Let's go, Cole.
Here you go. So these guys are moving way too well for.
Ooh, that's a good looking wall walk.
That is
right
a
there.
good looking wall walk.
We are. Ooh, man.
You got full screen on this for a second.
Yeah, I wanna feel the pain.
2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes. You hear that?
Okay, here we go. We're going hard here.
Let's go, baby.
All right.
Oh man.
Hey,
Question for me.
let's go.
You see this one from Dobromir? Is that it?
Yeah. Ooh. Did someone get 12 rounds plus? Yes, someone has gotten 12 rounds plus.
Yep. I've already confirmed 3 separate performances of 12 rounds plus outside of Kristen Holta's on the leaderboard right now. So I also. Oh man, he's in it.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got another guest who's hopped on here.
My goodness, that is the proper.
That is the proper. Okay, so we're gonna mute Billy again because I don't think you can hear us. So you guys can keep watching this, and then let's bring in our good friend from CrossFit Training Yard, Becca Voigt. Becca, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're great. Thank you so much for doing this. What's Friday night like there at CrossFit Training Yard here for 22.1?
Friday night's just getting started. It's 4:30, so
Yep.
we call it Food Truck Friday night. So we pull out a food truck. They're behind me right there.
Can you turn your phone
And we
sideways for us?
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
There,
There we
yep.
go. Okay, now we can get all right.
Well, then I can't see myself. That's not good. No, I'm kidding.
Oh man! So can you show us the food truck again? Let's see the.
I want to know what we're eating.
Yeah.
So there's our food truck. It's the tropical truck. And so we have a food truck that comes out every single week, and then they're different. And then we just kind of put on a party here at CrossFit Training Yard while heats are going on. So we have people warming up in another room, and then in one of our other rooms is going to be the main event. And so we got 3 people hitting it right now, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
Oh man, Becca. I mean, like your lower third says, 13-time games competitor, but you've been around since the beginning of the Open in the early days of the sport, and you were even I think you were part of the demo for 12 minutes of burpees, right?
Yeah, I was.
Oh wow, that's going back. I didn't remember that.
Pulled that one out of the back of the head. But what is it like to now, 10 plus years into the Open, be able to kind of have your own Open experience with your community that you've built at Training Yard?
Oh man, this is my favorite part of CrossFit period, is the community. I fell in love with the community first, and then found out that I was pretty decent at this as an athlete. And it's really that people just bind together and like really have such a good time and just cheering people on. We had a ton of people already go through this morning, and they're back here tonight just to watch and cheer on one another, and then just kind of like be able to meet more of the community. We have certain people who come only at certain times. So when we have these 3 weeks out here, we're able to kind of expand people's community within this community. So it's great. It's really special. It's my favorite part and best time of the year.
Let's talk about your career for a little bit. I mean, you've been to 13 times to the CrossFit Games. You are, I'm assuming, going to be going for the 14th this year. What's the training been like, and how are you feeling heading into the Open?
Yeah, we're going for 14. I'm taking the whole old school method of that. I'm trying to continue my longevity, and I use my training that way. So I feel fantastic. My body does feel really good, and I'm just really stoked. I love CrossFit period. And so it's just something that is super special. And I just think that it's a great part of my life.
Oh man. I've had an opportunity to go down and train at Training Yard and drop in a class with you. Any sort of new developments? I think you guys have maybe expanded since the last time I was down there. Have you guys built out a little bit of extra space there?
Yeah, if you take a look right behind me, this is the new building.
Ooh, that's nice.
And so, yeah, it was an auto body shop, and we've turned it into the main workout area. So it's much bigger. It's so much fun. The energy inside is just electric. It's beautiful in there. We love it.
That's good stuff right there.
Oh man. I gotta ask, because my cousin Adam trains there. Is he still staying up with his fitness? Is he a 6 a.m.er still? Or I know he's an early guy.
No, he's an equal opportunity guy. He just gets it in every day. He's impressive. Some days he'll just stroll in after work during open gym, and he like legitimately does like 5 jumping jacks and then hits the workout and heads home. But yeah, he's crushing it right now.
Oh man,
that's my kind of warm up.
Oh yeah, has he done 22? Has he done the workout yet, or is he probably going to do it this weekend?
No, he's doing it tonight, I think.
Oh, all right. I'll have to check in with him. Maybe do a little trash talk just to see how he's doing.
Becca,
he'd love that.
You've been in every Open we've had. You've been around to remember CrossFit before the Open came about. You were there when it started, and now here you are 11 years later. What are your favorite memories from your career going through the Open?
For my career going through the Open, honestly has nothing to do with me. I really like the PRs that we get from members, and before I was a gym owner, just at the gym, it was just so special to see the support that we have and the encouragement and the coaching that you see within other, like from each person, member to member. And I think that's the most moving piece of it. It's really the camaraderie that I love and always have been in love with, and I've got to experience it. So I think it's really cool that, you know, the everyday gym warrior gets to experience that little piece too.
And zeroing in a little bit on 22.1, because we have our first test. It's 15 minutes. It's a little bit longer on the open scale. What are your thoughts and what's your kind of approach as to how to tackle this type of an event?
It's really don't set flames out behind you right from the beginning, because you'll definitely fizzle out. This workout has nothing to do with wall walks. So I know a lot of our members were like, I don't know, the wall walk's going to be really hard. It really comes down to the box jumps. I just finished it about an hour ago, and yeah, it's definitely a box jump workout.
Do you want to tell us how you did?
Sure. I did better than I expected, but I'm disappointed.
That typical competitor. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got 10 rounds plus, I think, 12 reps.
What? And you're disappointed by that.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
insane.
It's pretty bad. It's only
What?
it's bad because
Pretty amazing.
it's the reason.
If I got that score, Becca, I would never do another open workout again. I would retire. I'd be done. I'd just be like, that's
I'm
my
not-
score. Drop the mic. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the score is bad. I'm not saying that. I don't want anyone to feel bad about themselves. What I'm saying, it's bad that I'm disappointed.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
I should be super happy with that. But, you know, I have some of my teammates and my training partners that I work out with, and I only beat them by a little and a few reps. And so, you know, the competitor inside me never goes away.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a little bit of a sour loser. So I'm just, you know, I like to keep that gap a little bit bigger.
You know, you mentioned in your training, you're trying to just be healthy for your life, and you're still a competitor, and it is very hard to turn that off. And sometimes those two things can work against each other. So how do you balance that desire to, you know, I still want to be competitive, but, you know, I still want to be healthy as I move on in life?
Yeah, I'm just trying to listen to my body. I'm first and foremost a gym owner. That's my job. I'm an athlete because I enjoy it and it's what I do for fun. And so I just keep it fun. And if I'm feeling a little run down that day, I am going to dial it back down. If I have to talk to somebody who comes in inquiring about the gym, I will stop my workout and not worry about it. That's the most important part for me. And so I really just treat it as something that I do for fun and in my spare time. And, you know, we'll see how everything kind of unfolds throughout the season, but I think that's the best mentality for me. And you know, like I said, if my body's bothering me, I'm going to go ahead and take some extra time to really take care of it.
Well, good for you. I'm glad you're out there doing this the right way. And I, you know, can't wait to see you at the games again for the 14th time. You know, I don't think it's legal to have the CrossFit Games without Becca Voigt Miller in there. And best of luck to you and all your members tonight. I hope you guys have a really good time.
Thank you. I hope you have fun, and I hope your foot heals fast.
Yeah, it better, because I am going to do these workouts at some point. You know,
I love it.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
appreciate it. Well, thanks, Becca. Have fun and say hi to everybody for us there.
Thanks, Becca.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back to C2X because in Salt Lake City, because it looks like they are about to do another heat here. All right, I don't know if Billy can hear us.
It looks like it's got a little
we got some
vibe
mood
to
lighting
it.
there.
Yeah.
Expo markers. Yeah.
All right, look at this. You got the mood lighting
All
there.
right, athletes got about a minute.
You got about a minute here. So here's what we'll do. We'll watch a little bit of this heat. Billy Robbs is the guy who's the one of the organizers for this.
Yep.
He's the one who's providing us the stream.
Where's
So
Nate?
we'll watch a little bit of this, and then we'll sign off here. If anybody has any questions that we can answer while we're watching this, happy to do that. Haven't been checking in the chat here in a little bit.
Bill, I've had the pleasure of training with Billy and his dad.
Why are you doing this?
Billy,
Big Billy,
both very fit individuals, both awesome
I'm
dudes.
doing the last heat.
Went out there last winter, not this previous winter, but the winter before that. We did I was like, there's 24.
All right, athletes, we're going here in like 20 seconds.
12 hours,
Make sure
I think
you're
it
ready
was.
to rumble.
So on the hour for 12 hours, or I think they did 24.
Oh, wow.
You do a hero workout to raise money.
That's great. I remember that.
Yeah, it
All
was.
right, athletes.
It was.
Everyone ready? We're starting.
Here we
Oh,
go.
Guys,
here we
good
go.
down there, Cole?
C2X CrossFit in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's who we're watching right now.
No, maybe.
And if you guys are in town, you can also find it by looking up Excel Fitness. It is an awesome facility.
There we go.
Oh, it's epic. I like the purple looks
I
good.
do.
Right,
I wanted
you
to
guys good?
don't you think they got to start cranking
Good,
some
good.
tunes here? Too?
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
All
I'm
right,
curious.
athletes.
We might have to mute it so the copyrighted
That's a good
music
point.
doesn't get our stuff pulled down.
2, 1, go.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, they're off. Nice job.
Yeah. Ooh, that's some good looking wall walks right off the bat.
Hey
there.
Billy, can you hear us?
I don't know if Billy can hear us.
Yeah. Here, let me. I thought I saw someone I recognized.
Okay.
And I wanted to see what let's see. I wanted to see if we could get their score.
I got to give Noel a shout out because he posted this. Only second open workout I'm doing RX. Good for you, Noel.
Heck yeah, Noel.
Good job, man. Get after it. Good luck.
I just texted Billy to hop on to chat real quick, so
Okay.
he might come grab the phone, unless that is his phone. He's not
Yeah,
looking
it probably
at it.
is a phone.
In
yeah.
which case, I'm just shouting into the void, which is great.
Yeah, but we got to talk to him a little bit. But if anybody joined us a little bit late here, you've been to this affiliate, and it's sort of part of a bigger complex. Like they got a lot going on there.
Yeah,
and Billy kind of showed us around a little bit too.
Yeah, it's a multifaceted training facility in Salt Lake City. It's awesome. They have C2X, which is a fully enclosed affiliate here that sits on the. There's basically a main training area that has turf, has lifting platforms, has machines, has everything. And then if you basically walk in on the left, there's a big yoga room studio. C2X CrossFit sits in one corner as well, and it's a fully fleshed out affiliate, as you can see. And then, awesome locker rooms. They have an upstairs area that's more classical bodybuilding. They have personal training areas, some more like I would say traditional athletics training that you might get from some plyometrics and stuff like that. And it's just overall like a really fun gym to go train at, and that's where the Buttery Bros train at as well. And so anytime I'm in town, that's where we go hit it. Ton of good people there, and a lot of like Insta famous people there too.
Really? Okay.
I was with her last time, and Marston's like, "That's 1 million followers. She's got 2.
Dang.
That's 1 million followers." I'm like, "No way!"
Wow.
Just all these like super fit individuals just walking around.
Nice. We got some guys on some good paces here.
Yeah.
Some of these dudes are in round 2.
Yeah. No. If you're popping in and out, if you're still watching, I want to know what your goal is, and best of luck, man, because that's awesome. You're getting to do this one RX.
Yeah. So,
I'm really excited to tackle this one. This is going to be a fun one.
I want to do this one because for me, like I'm really good at dumbbell snatches. I can do those for a while. Not so great at box jumps, and I feel like I can get through 3 wall walks. Like I feel like I can move at a decent enough pace.
And you got decent wingspan. It's actually,
and with the standardized line, I think that's going to help guys like us
for sure.
That's a big plus. So, all right.
I feel like you could do it with step overs, right? With the boot.
Yeah, but I can't do wall walks with the boot. I can't because I can't get any flexion. You know what? Who knows? I might give it a try. And honestly,
put on a inline rollerblade.
I think that would violate the uncommon movement clause. This guy did it on skates.
That would be hilarious. You got the nice shell.
Yeah, I'm liking the box jump technique here. We're seeing this is good stuff. Like staying low, kind of pivoting while you're on top, stepping right down.
So in my advanced age as a level 1 baby master, I've actually adjusted my. I used to rebound all the time.
I do not do that anymore.
I'm a springy, above parallel athlete. I like the push press, push jerk, box jumps, all that stuff. But then I started to get worried about the total wear and tear on my heel cord area from doing a lot of running in zero drop ultra shoes and stuff. So it just wasn't worth it for me. And I like that they put this in as an option because I think there's a lot of fitness to be had, like we heard from Adrian Bozman. When people are like, "Oh, it's going to take some of the engine away," I'm like, "No,
it's not."
If you guys saw Noah and Pat at the end of that event, then
they were wrecked.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm going to take a quick peek at the old leaderboard.
Okay,
let's see. Got any updates?
we'll do that, and we'll sign off here because we've gone through our list of guests. I'm glad we got everybody in.
Brad, I said I could probably just step over the box. You can jump clear over, right?
I haven't read the official rules, but I don't see why you wouldn't be.
I
able
believe
to.
you can jump clear over, and I absolutely love jumping clear over.
You're a crazy person.
Yeah, hey man, I used to have like a, I don't know. 30,
I know you can dunk and you can jump, and you're a hell of an athlete.
Don't
rub it in.
Used to have a decent vertical.
Yeah,
you know, my I believe it was my grandma. Some of my family used to call me a little Mexican jumping bean.
All right, so we've gotten this confirmed from Brad, who's saying that you can, but the top of the box needs to be 15 by 15,
yes.
So you can't get like a stick, just jump over the stick. So that's important to know. And someone's thought of it. I'm sure.
That's hilarious. 15 by 15.
That's good. That's good to know. Thank you, Brad.
That's solid.
Yeah, very excited about the step down. Never once have I cleared. Yeah, me neither, Lisa. I'm not gonna even try that.
Oh man.
So. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. So we'll thanks to C2X CrossFit who are watching on the other screen here. I think this is one of their final heats of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So we appreciate Billy Robs letting us peek in on that. Appreciate Chase Ingram at CrossFit Big D. We got to check in with him. Adrian Bozman for hopping on. John Wooley, Becca Voigt Miller. That was we just decided to do this to see if we could have some fun and go check out some affiliates and see what they were doing. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can maybe make this happen in the coming weeks. I will be out of town next week. So if we do that, we'll have to kind of meet up in cyberspace. Maybe we can do that.
Yeah.
And then
Brad, just take a trip to Shoot Fly. I mean,
if you're doing it on Friday night, let us know, man, because they got like a Harry Potter thing going on there.
Yeah, I love it. I just saw the Cursed Child, so let's bring it. I'm in Harry Potter lore right now.
And Coach Dr. Evil, if you guys do anything with the NYPD or FDNY again, let us know. We'd love to bounce in there as well on a Friday night. So guys, keep us posted. Thank you so much for everybody for joining. Really appreciate it. It was a fun way to kind of spend a Friday night checking in with other gyms and watching some fitness. And for those of you who have not done 22.1 yet, or who are going to do it again, best of luck. I hope you guys either beat your prior score or, do something you didn't think you could do. So exactly. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Good luck with 22.1, and we will talk to you.